It's been 2 weeks since I've streamed a game. Unfortunately, I've been really busy with, mostly with just school, really. I plan on playing some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm aiming to get to like the halfway point in the game, depending on how long that takes me. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. Start a new file. There we go. Hey, what's up, Dom? So the game itself starts off at the end of Castlevania Rondo of Blood. The boss fight is a little different. It's much harder in Rondo, but yeah, it's just a little bit of trivia there. Symphony of the Night is pretty popular. I feel like Rondo of Blood deserves more attention. This collection that released on the PlayStation 4, Castlevania Requiem, I think that's what it's called. It includes both Rondo and Symphony, so it's definitely worth picking up. It goes on sale pretty often too, so really there's no reason not to pick it up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to draw out as many as I can. Hey, what's up, Dara? How's it going? Go ahead and just show off every little secret that I know of. This room's mostly useless for Richter, but Richter's got a backflip, he's got a little slide kick. He's got the limp whip. He's got an uppercut. And I think that's it. Hey! Heavy Waves, how's it going?
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind.
They ended up redubbing the game
with praise and
yeah, no worries, Heavy. It's totally
Tribute?
cool.
You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy.
Hey, Joe, how's it
You're
going?
nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, and die for their sins!
Yeah, I streamed this a while back, I think during the summertime, but see what kind of demon streams Joe rather watch. Cutlery Gaming. Oh, ha, I get it.
Feel true power.
Oh yeah, the backflip. This version of the fight is considerably... Oh my god, yeah. I'll probably stream Rondo in the near future. It's a great game, so I think it deserves it. I just know that Symphony is way more popular. Light triples. Hey Aisha, how's it going? Just getting through some Symphony tonight. Streaming and stuff. I'm alright, yeah. It was a really stressful couple weeks, you know, with midterms and everything coming up, but I feel much better now.
Impossible! Not this time!
There we go. Feels good to finally start streaming again. It's been too long. I really wanted to stream last week. But it just wasn't in the cards, you know. I had so much just to work on. I had projects, I had the midterm, which I just had yesterday. That was tough.
On a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard.
Yeah, you'll notice the entire game is redubbed. But it does have some additional things, which is pretty cool, so...
Castlevania.
I know a lot of people prefer the original dubbing.
Rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard.
Thank you, Aisha. I'll be sure to earn that like.
Against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric power
light decibels.
and fallen into what was meant to be
light
eternal
decibels.
slumber. But now, he awakens to
I'm
the
assuming that
shackles
with
of
every
evil.
re-release of this game, they end up having to redub it because of the voice actors. These voice actors have become a lot more famous now, so they probably demand more money.
Dracula's castle beckons for you.
So they'd much rather just redub the game with, you know, voice actors that require a lower pay. That's my guess. Getting into the Final Fantasy games here. 25 years later, I always loved Tenmo. You know, that's a series I've only ever played like maybe half of number 7, and that's it. I don't really play RPGs too much, so that's not really... It's not that I don't enjoy RPGs, they're just not something I don't know, I don't actively play them, you know, they're really time consuming. They're always story driven, which is cool, but gotta go now. I'm playing Alone in the Dark, the new nightmare right now. Oh yeah, for sure, Aisha, thanks for dropping by. Much love to you, Omega, and everyone. Thank you. Well, go thing, I joined the group. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Aisha. Thanks for dropping by. No love for RPGs, sad. Well, I wouldn't say that. I do play the Fire Emblem series, and I'm pretty big on those. I'm just very selective about the RPGs I play. I could go for the full 200.6. I don't know if that's as entertaining to watch, but I can if people feel strongly about it. There is a secret on the left side here, behind this wall, but you can only access it when you have the wolf and bat abilities, so you'll be seeing me come back to this room later. more voice acting right here. This game has some of the best music in the industry, in my opinion. Yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. The same, what is her name? Michiru Yamane, the composer, she actually composed the music for more recent titles, including Skullgirls and Bloodstained, actually. So if you guys like her music, you know, there's plenty of it. Lost all my swag. The mobile version is nearly the same as this. You know, I haven't played too much of the mobile version of the game, so I can't really say. I love 8, but the enemy's level, so you should play it. You should play at low level. Yeah. God, do I even own any Final Fantasies? I think I own the first one on the NES, and that's it. Although I may have already sold that game, so I don't know for a fact that I don't know if I own it anymore. I did own it at one point. Alright, got myself a sword, so I don't have to punch things to death now. I mean, Symphony of the Night's an RPG when you think about it, you know? It has a level up system, weapon upgrades. A lot of RPG characteristics in this game. I'll try to change weapons from time to time just to keep things entertaining, because I know picking one weapon and just rushing through the whole game with it is not really all that entertaining to watch. That really bugs me, the way it's like off-center. It says data saved and it's all the way to the left. I like the little shadow effect Alucard has when he jumps. There we go. So there's like a cooldown period when you swing your sword. You can actually, you can throw 2 swings at a time. If you slash right before you land, and then you slash again, so you can do 2 at a time like that. As opposed to just the 1, it's a little slower. Pushing it. It's a platform with RPG elements, but I wouldn't consider it one. And you can change the color of his clothing. Mind-blowing. Yeah, really. That's the Joseph's cloak. You can change the color of it. And I know that's yeah, Joseph's cloak is a reference to Joseph and the multicolored... God, what was it called? The multicolored cloak or something like that? I think it's a Bible story. That's a reference to, so... Got myself a shield now. Got my little shield, got my sword. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't personally say this is an RPG, but it does have RPG elements, you know? Like, Borderlands is FPS, not an RPG, but does it have RPG elements? Man, my DualShock's low on battery already. I guess it has been a long time since I've charged this thing. Technicolor Dreamcoat, that's what it was. Yep, that's the one. And that's a pretty dark story, actually. But, I mean, a lot of Bible stories have a pretty serious in nature, so... There's a secret here. Yep, there it is. Increase my life there. That's That's the one. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Another secret here. Yeah, it's nice to finally play something. You know, it's been a heck of a week. Final Fantasy VIII is more involved until you understand it. Until you understand it, you can just grab and play Final Fantasy IX. It's a great song too, actually. Well, pretty much, I'd say most of this game's soundtrack is stellar. Yeah, why not? I'll take that. Let's get my cape on. Raise my defense by 1. Make him look a little more stylish. My favorite, I think, would have to be the Twilight Cloak, because it's like transparent and purplish. It looks really cool. Ooh. There we go. Oh yeah, I am playing this for the month of October, so really it's not just something I decided to randomly play. It was more of a suggestion. People were asking me if I was going to play anything for the month of October, and I've been playing the Mega Man games, but they're not really, you know, they're not really Halloween themed at all. So I thought this would be a more suitable game to play for the month of October. I have streamed this not too long ago, maybe like a year ago. But I thought, why not? I'll stream it again. So these bosses here, Slagra and Gaibon, are also in Castlevania, in Super Castlevania 4. They're actually in the Castlevania Netflix series as well. So that's pretty cool, right? There we go. There's one down. Ooh. There we go. Hey, what's up, Stajmar? How's it going? Thanks for hopping on, bud. So yeah, those guys are from Super Castlevania 4. I think it's really nice. It's really cool that they reference that game in some way. Let's check the map real quick here. Yeah, I'll keep going, right? Yeah, this game I picked up... This was probably the third Castlevania game I ever played. I picked it up at Blockbuster, like a greatest hits copy of the game was at Blockbuster for like $20 brand new. And I was still getting to know the series, you know? Up until this point I had played... excuse me, what have I played? I had played Symphony... I played Circle of the Moon... And, Circle of the Moon, Super Castlevania 4, and Symphony of the Night were like the first 3 I played for the series. I had picked this one up from Blockbuster for like $20, along with Mega Man, I think X4, Stojmar, how was your week, bud? Did you try the Sega Saturn version of this? Yes, I own it actually. As much as I want to stream that, I don't have the equipment to do that yet. But I do plan on showing that off someday. Maybe I don't know if I want to go through an entire game again, but I'll probably maybe just show off the differences or something. Hey, Wookie, how's it going, bud? It's nice to see you. Hey, what's up, Al? How you doing, bud? But yeah, the Saturn version of this game I know has a couple of additional bosses. It has a few extra areas, more items. This is the first one I played, but I'm not really good at platformers. Oh yeah, well, shared you on PlayStation and tweet. Much respect. Thank you so much, Dom. I really appreciate that. Good drop. The like. Drop the like on my 20-minute break. Oh yeah, for sure. Nice, Al. Ditto and fantastic. My bat computer came today. Cool. My week was good. What about you? Really busy. Really busy. A lot of studying for Shakespeare, of all things, and that was... I tend to struggle with early British literature, but I got through it, you know? I came out okay. Yeah, okay, I'll save real quick just to regain some health here. Or, shoot, did I even lose any health? It's killing me not unboxing it. Oh, which Castlevania is this? This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You play as Alucard, who was introduced in Castlevania 3. So yeah, I'm playing as the son of Dracula. It holds up well. It's still a really good looking game. The amount of detail they put on the sprites is really good, so... I could use a nicer sword though. I'm gonna see if I can get another one. Oh, this one? Yeah, it's pretty different from the typical Castlevania platformers. I already saved recently, so I'm just gonna keep going. It's definitely worth checking out. It's in another collection on the PlayStation 4, the Castlevania Requiem. It comes with this game and Rondo of Blood. So I know you have the Castlevania collection, the Anniversary Collection. This is also worth picking up because it has 2 other games that collection does not include. So I love how gory that is. It's got a lot of cool sub-weapons too, like this little guy. No, Joe, I don't have room to set it up. Huh. I still hadn't played classic NES Castlevania. Still at the very end faced boss. Oh, you're at the final boss. I'd say it gets a lot easier once you beat Death. When I was watching, God, was it Heavy Waves who was playing this at the time? When we got to this area, the Marble Gallery, he said that the song reminded him of Our Real Monsters. I don't know if you guys remember that Nickelodeon cartoon. I thought it was the funniest thing, because I can kind of see this song playing, you know, like in the introduction or something. You know what? I'll stick to the holy water for now. So I'm gonna head south for the map completion's sake, and then I'll head back up. Been playing Destiny 2 with my older son. Oh, right on. Yeah, I've only ever... No, I don't think I've even played the first one. I have the first one. I think I bought it digitally, and then I just never got around to playing it. I'm not very good with shooters, really. First or third person, I'm just not good at it. But I mean, it's a popular franchise, so it has to be good, right? Oof. The marionettes. Ugh. Bloodstained is so similar in design to this, it almost feels like he made it to piss Konami off. You know, part of me does think that part of the reason he made Bloodstained was just to spite Konami. I know once Castlevania Lords of Shadow released, that was a different director based in Spain, right? The team was based in Spain. That Mercury Steam? Is that what it was called? They had this other guy, Dave Cox, direct that Castlevania as opposed to Koji. And unfortunately for Igarashi, it ended up being the highest selling Castlevania game of all time. So that kind of made him look bad. I shared you on Twitter, bud. I appreciate that. Thank you, Wookie. Last night I was playing Blackout, and wow, that was the most embarrassing live stream. I died so many times. That's funny. Yeah, can't win them all, right? Yeah, I personally, like I said, I can't even play those games. You'll never catch me streaming that genre, just because it'd be pointless, you know? If you want to watch somebody die non-stop. If I ever stream it, it'll be just to show you guys how bad I am at that genre, really. I gotta be careful with this guy. Oh, there we go. I've got the backdash too. What button is that? Oh no, maybe I don't have the backdash yet. I don't really use the backdash though. I know a lot of speedrunners use it, but it looks silly to me. You know, just sliding backwards for the entire game. I'm not gonna do that. I want to play the game in a way that makes it look natural. You know. I'm just good team deathmatch in Call of Duty. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't even. I'm terrible. In a word, terrible. Don't really need any hearts. Yeah, I think I'm already maxed out. Oh, actually, I can still use more. Now I'm maxed out. There we go. And I think that fills this section of the map right now. Almost. I gotta go through this door here. There we go. And I guess I'll just head back from where I came. Yeah, I'm on the right track here. LaCroix released a new flavor, by the way. Key Biscus. It's pretty good. I'm happy they did, because it's pretty much all I drink, so it does get a little boring at times. There we go. See, the last time I streamed this, I had died once at this point, so and I think it was against that guy right there, so... Because even though he didn't hit me just now, he hits really, really hard, so... Ooh. Oh yeah, when you stop walking, he kind of just yeah. He straightens his stance, he said. Yeah, if you hold... Oof. Hold on a second. That's not a good place to stop. If you hold up, he does this little pose. Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, you hold up, he does this little pose. Right, back away from this dude for a second. Yeah, the enemies down here hit pretty hard, but that finishes the little detour, so I can go back to actually advancing in the game. I like that little effect when he jumps too. It's a great looking game. Ah, that's fine. We'll just leave her alone. Oh, it's triangle. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Oof. The stained glass windows. That's nice too. Alright, I think I'm finally... Okay, I'm almost at the save point. I'm gonna recover my health because I actually did get hit a couple times there. They actually referenced this game several times in the Castlevania Netflix series. There's a point in the series where they find this... God, what do you call it, really? It was almost like a library that belonged to like the Belmont clan, and they just had a bunch of stuff down there, a bunch of books and other relics. Yeah, this game did come out on the PlayStation 1 actually, yeah. There's a flea man. And in that library in the series, they're actually...
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this
Introducing
castle.
Maria.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Sassy. Yeah, it's like an underground tomb. Yeah, so in that scene, if you look closely, they have like a glass, they have this glass display, and it has a bunch of random items in it. And if you look closely, the items are numbered. So what they actually did is they took the numbers from the librarian in this game, because he has a bestiary. They took those numbers and they lined them up with the enemies from that game. Like you'll notice that the skeletons that throw the boomerangs wear these green gloves, and those gloves have a number that lines up with the one that's on that glass display. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but yeah, the stuff that they're showing there is a direct reference to this game's bestiary. It's pretty interesting. Trevor didn't know they used magic to seal? Yeah. It's a great series. And for anybody that hasn't seen it, they need to. It's totally worth your time. I just got the stopwatch. Am I gonna go back now or later? I guess I go back now. Yeah, that's a really good series. Really good series. Season 2 has Isaac and Hector, and they're from Castlevania Curse of Darkness. So I use the stopwatch here. Oh my god, I forgot I need the double jump to even go up there. That's too bad. Oh yeah, as soon as he whipped out an eyeball, yeah man. That scene was brutal, but I loved it. It was so great. I'm gonna keep the stopwatch on me though, because I know I'm gonna need it later. I'll benefit from it. I had a feeling I needed the double jump too. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, they referenced so many Castlevania games in that series, and I really appreciate that they did that. I know they had these Funko Pops based off the series as well, the animated series. And I don't like Funko Pops, but I like Castlevania, so I had this. It was conflicting, you know. It was a difficult decision for me. I ended up passing on them, for better or worse. I don't know. I didn't want to spend that kind of money at that point in time. I'm probably going to regret that later, but I mean, I'm not regretting it now, so I guess I'll try not to think about it. So there are these enemies in this hallway, these flowers that turn you to stone. If you get turned to stone enough times, you actually turn into a stone gargoyle. Not sure if I want to do that right now. It's pretty time consuming. I think it's purely out chance, so... But yeah, that flower I just killed turns you into a stone gargoyle if you get turned to stone enough times. It's random. It's random. See how I just turned to stone just now? Once in a while, you turn into a stone gargoyle, which is really weird. But it looks really cool too. And they put a lot of detail on it as well. Last time I streamed it, I actually did that, and I'm pretty sure I think I put a timestamp on that. I'm not too sure. But if you're curious about what that stone gargoyle looks like, it's on my old stream. My, like, really old stream. I'm gonna head north first so I can save, and then I'm gonna head south. Yeah. So I'm actually nearing one of the more obscure secrets in the game. It's this area that you ordinarily couldn't access for a good while. Like, you would access it way later on in the game through other means, but there's a way to get in there much, much earlier. So you can benefit from the, the stats that it gives you. The wolf transformation makes the game far more accessible, huh? Yeah, there are points in the... I'd say the double jump and the bat form, you know, you maneuver a lot faster with those two things. I guess this game always did have a really slow pace. You know, that's something that they sort of correct on the Sega Saturn version. About halfway into the game, they give you these dash boots in that game, but they're not in this version, unfortunately. I wish they were. With all the stuff they added, I feel like they could have... Ooh, sheesh. Okay, I gotta be more careful. One damage. Huh, he's just doing that over and over again. I need to be cautious. I feel like he's putting me in this, I'm in this, like, false sense of security. Yeah, there it goes. He'll die eventually. Yeah, he's baiting me, that's right. Look at him. Oof. It hurts too. He hurts so bad. Oh, okay. Gotta be careful. Going to need to repair that sword. Yeah, no kidding. It's getting worn out. You're gonna die soon, right? Because I've been hitting you a lot. I forget how much this guy has as far as HP goes, because I've been hitting him a while now. Jesus Christ. I have to use a health item pretty soon, I think. Oops. Oh. Okay, so I'll watch the death animation. It's pretty cool. Yeah, very nice. So here's the secret. You break that, and you just hold down for a really long time. Gotta wait for it. There we are. So you get these two items early on in the game that you wouldn't get ordinarily until much later. I think it's pretty cool. And that prevents you from getting turned to stone by enemies, so that's pretty cool. Let's throw some jewels on. Just some sunglasses. I'm gonna eat a pot roast just to make sure I don't get killed here. There we go. That's something that they improved later on in the series, is the fact that you don't have to equip a health item and then throw it out there and eat it. You can just use it immediately, you know? But yeah, it's a pretty nifty secret, I feel. A lot of people don't know about it. And that guy, he's gone, fortunately. I was gonna show you guys. There's another secret down here. More of an Easter egg, really. There's a bird down here. Right here. So this little nest right here with the bird, if you visit this area every so often, you actually see it start a family. Like right now, it's just sitting there on its own. I should be able to see I think it lays an egg right now, right? Yeah, so there's the telescope as well, which is pretty cool. As you saw, it didn't lay an egg just yet, but if you keep coming back, you'll see it lay an egg. And there's the oarsman that you're going to access later on in the game. If you keep coming back to that area, you'll see the bird's going to lay an egg, and then you'll see the egg hatch, and you see it feed the baby. Eventually, that baby grows up, and then you see it an overlooked Easter egg, which I really like. That, you know, they took the time to include it. You don't get anything from it aside from the satisfaction of knowing that it's there, you know. So I think it's pretty awesome. What are we looking at here? Okay, about to fight another boss right now. So for those of you that played Castlevania 3 recently, heading back to work. Great to see today. And also everyone in the chat probably play Castlevania NES Classic. I'm not so sure. Since my older son, let me see what else he finished saying there. Since my older son wants to play Destiny, enjoy your weekend. Oh, you too, Al. I really appreciate you dropping by, bud. Thanks so much. Have a good rest of your day at work. Let's just stop time for a little while here. Yeah, I guess I'll just save real quick in case things go bad with the boss. I love this Castlevania game. Have to get this one. Yeah, it's a great game. And the platforming isn't really... you don't die from like falling into a pit at any point in the game, which is cool. So this, you might remember the doppelganger from Castlevania 3. You encounter him again in this game, which is really cool. Oof. I need to use my shield more. Kind of gives you a glimpse of some of your abilities that you're going to get later on in the game. Oh, the stopwatch? Yeah, I mean, I could. I'm just trying to, like... I feel like by doing that... Oh, thank you so much, Otaku. I feel like by doing that, I'm not really showing off the game so much, you know? I kind of like showing the boss's animations to see what they're capable of, you know? But yeah... Not win. I don't know, like I've come to notice, like even when my buddy Heavy Waves was playing the game, it's not being cheap, it's just using a tool the game gives you. Yeah, I never said it was cheap or anything like that. I'm just saying that I feel like by doing that I'm not really showing the viewers, I'm not really showing them the boss animations and just all the really cool stuff that they do, you know? Like in that case, he showed you that you get the bat ability later because he uses it, you know? And I think that's a really cool detail. Shared out your stream on YouTube. I appreciate that, Otaku. Thanks so much, bud. Oh, I always love this freaking enemy right here. The way he spins his weapon. Welcome back. Welcome back, Wookie. These guys are really cool too. I love the way they showed them reloading their guns. I don't know if you noticed their little arm movements. You know, they're subtle, but they're appreciated. You know. This dude hanging out right here, just hanging with us. Oh, this weapon, by the way, is so much better than the one I was using earlier. It's got a longer reach. It deals more damage. I appreciate that you appreciate it. And I appreciate the fact that you're appreciating the fact that I appreciate it. Oh, this little elevator here. Elevator's on. Very nice. I think I'm about to get the wolf ability right now, if I remember correctly. I know that door there leads to another area. I can't really do much in that area right now, so I'm not going to bother. I'll save real quick. I'll have to grab another drink in a little bit. I'll keep the stopwatch. I know it's handy, you know? But yeah, I'll mess around a little. I'll dance with the bosses for a bit. You know, I don't want to just wipe them off the screen and then have them not really do anything. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So when Heavywaves was playing, I noticed a lot of boss animations I didn't really notice before because I tend to just rush through them. Alright, so now I can turn into that wolf. Check my... Yep, this is my stop. So it kind of got me thinking, like, oh, like by killing the bosses too quickly, I'm kind of depriving myself of the game. I'm not really getting to see the subtleties, you know? There's some really cool stuff there that I think is worth checking out. This song is really freaking cool. Can't remember the name of it, but it's a great song. Get the rape here. Why not? Let's use it. Got a couple things here. It's fast swipes, which is cool. You do quarter circle forward and slash, and he does this neat little attack here. Yeah, a lot of the weapons in this game have unique attacks. Like if you kind of just fiddle around with the inputs, you know. Like in this case, this one's quarter circle forward square. Pretty cool. What do we have here? A bronze. I don't think I need that right now. Yeah, the mirror one is the same, but it has a better... Which sidekick do you like to use? I like that knight that stabs this shit. Forgot his name. Man, my favorite would probably be... I'm thinking the fairy that sings, because when you sit in the chair... I'm just gonna go. LeBron's James. I like that. I don't know if the Night Familiar is actually in this one, right? He might be. But my favorite's the fairy, just because she sits on your shoulder, she sings you songs, she has her huge hammer, and she like hits you over the head, and if you're turned to stone, she breaks you out of it. She gives you apples to, so you can regain your health. Oh no! Aw, alright, I'll just keep going. Can't attack for a little while. Come on. There we go. I kind of want to at least try to kill one of every enemy just so I can add them to the bestiary. Yeah, I'll just do that real quick. I like Navi. I like Navi. I'm a fan of Navi. I also like the little demon with the little pitchfork. He's really cool too. That Ocarina of Time. I'd like to stream Ocarina of Time someday. I don't know if that's something you guys might be interested in, but I like that game enough to stream it, I think. Ooh. See, now that I grabbed that, I can actually read the enemy names, which is great. The little imp bastard. Yeah, dude. And the skull. Oh, the skull's cool too. I like the skull, the way it like latches onto things and it saps their health. But yeah, I think I was referring to the little imp when I was talking about the demon. Ocarina of Time was well ahead of its time. Yeah, I think that game still holds up, honestly. The music in it, man. Wow, the music in that game. I remember going, when I was really young, I went to Sears with my family, and they had the game there, but all it was just the introduction to the game on loop. And I sat there and I watched that intro like 3 or 4 times. I was just entranced by it.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
I'm gonna grab like a
But young
pillow or
master,
something for my
I
back.
would never betray the good count.
You won't go
There we go.
unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
How about this?
I'm wearing the one I have, so I don't wanna...
How about this?
Alright, I'm gonna need this.
Thank you.
I'll hold off on potions. I think there's some maps in here too, I'll buy those too. Voice actor sounds the same. Yeah, he does sound a little... He sounds pretty similar to the one from before. Just buy these magic scrolls in the map, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll save up for those other magic scrolls later. I'm gonna change weapons. Let's try this one. It's terrible! I'll use it anyway. The fighting moves? Yeah, man, this game has so much going on. Like, I just got some scrolls, so I have these spells now. Why don't we try some of these spells, huh? Try it on this guy right here. Let's see. Ooh, well, that's cool. Yeah, this sword's terrible. I'm changing swords. Oh, up, down. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not really sure how to do that. Let's try the javelin. No, that's a one-time use item. I'll throw it and I won't have it anymore, so I'd rather keep it. Let's try the jewel knuckles. So I got this attack here. There's what? There's that. So that's supposed to go after... Oh yeah, I accidentally stopped time. There we go, that's gonna go ahead and hit these guys. Hey, yeah, dude, it's fun, right? It's not happening. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, half circle forward. There we go. Yeah, the short range, right? It's a lot of damage, which is cool. Yeah, I'll pick around, you know, I'm not gonna stick to one weapon. It gets boring, honestly, if I do that. I'm just gonna keep going. Take it easy on the critical hits. Those torches have it coming, you know? Punch an ectoplasm in the faces. Right in the faces. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way, that's where I'm going. Punch Duron right in the balls. Right in the balls. am I gonna go? Oh yeah, I gotta go down. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna regret not saving this now. Oh yeah, I have the wolf ability. I haven't even shown that off yet. And that's the wolf ability. I didn't use it properly, honestly. Alright, yeah, I don't have any abilities for him yet. I know he has this, like, dash attack. Having a little too much fun there. I'll just save real quick since I'm already headed this way. Hey, my health is in the triple digits now. Nice. The pace of the game's pretty slow, I'll admit, but it's a nice game. It's a good-looking game. The music's great. I'll be entering one of the areas that contains one of my favorite songs in the game, actually. What game is next for everyone? Everyone to buy then. Shenmue 3 for me. Waited for it since I was a child. Man, what would be the next game I'm gonna buy? I'm not really sure I have anything in mind yet. I feel like they haven't announced the game that's piqued my interest in a while now. That's why I've been playing so many retro games lately, you know? Ooh, a tart, thank you. Doom is no longer coming out this month, so nothing now. What else is coming up? Ah, Real Monsters! Right? That's the song you said sounded like Ah, Real Monsters, the one that's playing right now. I'm like totally off center here. That's retro heavy, crumb. Alright, time to open some new areas. Gotta equip your shield. I tell Omega that this song reminds me of that cartoon. Yeah, he did. I got a pretty good laugh out of it, because it really does sound like it, honestly. Trails of Cold Steel 3. Mega Man X Collection. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's the Mega Man Zero Collection. That's something to look forward to. I need to equip the freaking shield. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'll head this way real quick. Now that this is open, I can grab these. I'm still waiting for them to announce the portable Mega Men's collection. The many Mega Men collection. Cold Steel is an RPG. I know they're not popular. RPGs are plenty popular. They're just not... People just aren't as vocal about them for some reason. Except Final Fantasy. That's like... I don't know. People love that franchise. This song right here, so good. I'm gonna need a longer range weapon to attack these guys. Let's get my Gladius back. Oof. Their death cry in the PlayStation version, I think, is way cooler than this. Get my 12 health back or whatever I just lost. This has been empty for a long time, and I keep reaching for it. I don't know, man. Like, really, I don't get excited anymore. Aside from when they announce, like, retro game collections. Then I just go for those, you know? Oh, man. Did you see his little marching animation? How cool was that? Let's check that out again. Look at that. That is so cool. Love it. I don't have a double jump yet. No, I don't. Let's throw that on, huh? Slightly better stats. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Magic missile. I don't know what's going on in your mind, Heavy Waves. I'm gonna keep that magic missile put away, though. I'm not taking that out. Oh, man. I need to block. I never used them in the game. Yeah, all those one-time use items I don't like using until I get the duplicator ring. But then the duplicator ring is like, it's such a nuisance to even get. It's kind of worth it though. You know, all those one-time use items, you can just go crazy with them once you have the duplicator. I'm just gonna keep going. There's really no need to kill everything. What do you guys think of this song right here? Pretty cool song, I think. Some mushrooms. I'll be reaching another boss very soon. Very soon. We do! That's totally cool, actually. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, I'm super big on Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden. Contra's cool, too. Like, I don't really play the Contras so much, but I do like them. Very Halloween, I love it. Haha, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It is, though. I like this here. They, like, tease the boss that you're gonna fight later. That's pretty much all it does, so... yeah. This area here you can come back to, so there's really no need to stick around. The water damage is Alucard, so... yeah. Some pot roast. Alrighty, let's take out this boss. Let's take out the heads first. I don't really think the shield helps me at all in this situation. One damage, no big deal. Okay. There we go. game. And this right here is, oh, the Crystal Cloak. I thought it was called the Twilight Cloak for some reason. This one's my favorite, actually. Because of this transparency, you can kind of see through it a little bit on the shoulders. It's pretty neat. I like it. It looks very, it's quite regal on him, right? The purple cape looks nice. The scimitar. Let's try the scimitar. It probably had crappier stats, but let's check it out anyway. Ah, it's actually better stats. Cool. Oh yeah, that's a nice sword. Kicking back, enjoying the stream. Nice, Dom. Yeah, it's a really chill game, you know? It's not very stressful, which is nice, because, you know, a lot of us have had a stressful week, so we need something relaxing. Another area down here. I don't think I can access... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to go very far down here. Especially the oarsman. Yeah, the oarsman's not even here, so I'm not going to bother. I'll have to come back here later. She dropped some ice cream for us. Who likes ice cream? I like ice cream. Fine, I'll just save real quick. I know it shaves off a few seconds, but I don't know. The one time I choose not to save, that's when it's gonna crap out, right? Sam, all that's missing is a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea. Man, that sounds good. I'm more of a coffee guy myself, but the tea's alright, you know? Oh, I like this little part here too, where you like drown the knights with the spears, the spear guards right there. It's a funny little detail, just watching them panic in there. I'll take damage if I go down there. I'll have to come back. Nice little background too with the parallax scrolling. That's really cool. I'll use that real quick just because. I'm gonna just grab that now. I don't care that I'm taking damage. I don't care. Okay. I love that effect too. With the waterfall. That's really cool. There's items back there. I might just go grab them real quick. Yeah. Get my health back. You know, I haven't checked the comments in a while. I know YouTube tends to act up pretty bad. So if I've been missing anybody's messages, I'm sorry about that. I never really know. I'll have to double check. Yeah, so far it looks like most of the messages have been going through, so I guess I've been getting lucky. Yeah, I think I'm good. Ooh. Ooh. This game has a very jazzy soundtrack. Yeah, man. It's like her Michiru Yamane's signature style, right?
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee?
She actually composed the soundtrack to Skullgirls, and that's like 100% jazz, so that's pretty neat. I keep getting off center on the camera. I kind of just want to lean in this angle for a bit, but try leaning this way instead. I can strike a little pose while he's taking me around. See that the transparency of the cape there? It's pretty cool. There we go. Actually, the oarsmen sounded ridiculous before they changed the voice actor, so I'm glad that they did. The merman statue. I'm trying to remember what that even does. Let's take a look. Merman statue. Summons the oarsman. Cool. Okay. So now he's going to be everywhere that I need him. Yeah. Pretty awesome cape. Well, I know there's that entire section on the bottom right of the map, but I think it would be more efficient for my time if I went around and came back to that later. So for now, I'm actually going to advance instead of going for the map completion. I guess I could do the 200.6%. It's not necessary, but if people want to see a complete, you know, playthrough of the game, I may as well do that. Yeah, I'm going to go around. Unfortunately, I don't have the bat ability yet, otherwise I'd access the one hidden room that's over here. That I think is pretty cool too. Like the way all the switches in the game have all these hidden areas, but they all open a certain way. They're not all the same is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate that, you know? I know Esteban Lopez loves the N64. Do you guys have any like favorite N64 games? Also, Esteban Lopez, thanks for hopping on and watching, bro. It's good to see you. Look at that background. Man, that's freaking cool. Ocarina of Time, Doom 64, GoldenEye. I mean, you can run through this without even looking at the screen. I know it's like a habit, right? Like, I'm always looking at the map screen. I don't really have to look at it as much as I do, but I still do for some reason. You know, I completely forgot to access the warp point that's over there on the far right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the upper right of the map. I remember that you mentioning that you beat this while you were asleep. I did one time. I woke up and there was a controller in my hand, and then I looked up at the TV screen and the game was finished. And to this day, I don't know how it happened, but it did, you know? Alright, I'll head right. Or I could just go all the way around. I'll go around. Yeah, I'll go around. That way you guys can see more of the game. Yeah, to get the entire map completion for this game, you have to do a lot of backtracking, which is... I don't think it's entertaining for most people. I mean, there are people out there that find that entertaining, but... What other N64 games are really good? N64. I mean, there's like the obvious Super Mario 64, that's a really good one too. I found the wrestling games made by... Like the wrestling games made with the AKI engine, I think that's what they called it, right? Like those games are really good too, like No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000... what else is there? WCW versus NWO Revenge. I mean, enjoying wrestling helped a lot, obviously, but even for somebody that doesn't really watch wrestling, I think they're just really fun games. I'm about to encounter Maria again. Let's say hello.
Alucard, wasn't it? We meet again.
So it seems.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange.
Also, I
This
love the
castle's
Turok
different
games on
than
the
I
N64.
remember it.
Yeah, the Turok games are fun. Damn,
This
I was
castle
really
is a creature
behind on
of
the
chaos.
on the stream. N64 games. I
each
didn't own
rebirth,
one because,
it
but I
takes a
enjoyed
new
both Zelda, Star Fox.
Here
How could I
thought
forget
Hamlet
Star
was playing
Fox?
tricks.
Uh,
Well, there's
Golden
nothing
Cup
for it.
95,
Till we
96.
meet again.
How about F-Zero? F-Zero's freaking awesome. Wave Race, and F-Zero. A lot of really good racing games on the 64. The Royal Chapel. The Royal Chapel has a really good song too, actually. Smash, yeah, Super Smash Brothers, yeah. I don't know how I'm like not even thinking about all these the heavy hitters, you know, like the really good N64, MK64, MK64. Oh, Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart. See, every time I hear MK, my mind goes straight to Mortal Kombat. Which, I know there was like Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Mortal Kombat 4. There's some really crazy looking stuff back here, like if you look at that. Like if you look at the glass stained window here. It's like a skeleton with some kind of wraith on its head. This guy right here with the swords coming down, holding the cross. That's some really cool stuff, man. MK Gold? Oh, Mortal Kombat Gold was on the Dreamcast, right? And then Mortal Kombat 4 was on the N64 and the PlayStation 1. And then there was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which, man, that was on several platforms. That was like on, what, the Sega Saturn, the PlayStation 1, the 64. I still don't have a double jump. I don't know why I keep thinking I have a double jump when I don't. There's this dude right here. Ah, no thank you. No thank you. I'm just gonna keep going. So this area here actually is supposed to have a bunch of God, what do they call them? Like the benches that are at the church. That you sit in. It has these two benches here on the very front, but there's supposed to be some 3D benches in the background over here where the glass stained windows are in the background. For some reason on this port of the game they didn't bother to include them, which I thought was really weird. Pokemon Puzzle League, yeah. Pokemon Snap, I like Pokemon Snap. Stadium, yeah, also good. PU. So aside from those, what other? Oh yeah, this is a pretty nifty little thing too. MDK. The name rings a bell, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah. Every so often you get somebody that tries to sneak up and attack you. Like a ghost, I mean. Yeah, see, this is like an evil priest. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you have to like enter the room and you have to leave the room and enter the room, but
Rest your weary soul here. May the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost be with you. Amen.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sometimes he leaves like grape juice behind or something like that.
Rest your weary soul here. May the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost be with you. Amen.
Oh, yeah, the pews. Yeah. You're right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Grape juice. Okay, we've seen that one already. I know there's one other one that comes up that's different. Same one. The church pews. Yeah. Reading my comments like I'm crazy. I'm just sometimes I have a difficult time understanding what you're trying to say, you know? There it is. Tries to kill you. Because you put PU, so I said PU. What is he talking about, you know? Well, at least I'm not getting hurt for as much damage anymore. World Cup 98, yup. I never really invested any time into the sports games on the 64, aside from like NFL Blitz. Yeah, I can't go there yet. You will rue this day, Omega. Can't go there yet. The church bells, I think, is a really nice touch. See, this game released at a time when they were so obsessed with 3D, and I feel like I really like the fact that they didn't cave and make a 3D Castlevania on the PlayStation 1 in the end. You know, they made they re-released an older one that was 2D, and then they released this one, and it has some like 3D backgrounds in certain areas, but like it doesn't feel forced, you know? And I really like that. Okay, so there's like a little chunk of the map right here I guess I missed. Yeah. International Soccer was fun on the 64. Yeah, I never played that one either. Let's keep going. I think I'm about to reach a boss pretty soon. Really, I'm just keeping the stopwatch because there's a hidden area in the middle of the map that I haven't reached yet, and I require the stopwatch. Plus, it's super useful against these enemies. I really can't wait to get that double jump, though. It makes the game so much smoother. There we go. Here's the boss. Pretty awesome background, too. Leaves its eggs behind. You let him hatch, the birds come out, attack you, if I remember correctly. I always wanted to buy them on the... I always wanted to buy one of them super cool colored N64 consoles. I got the classic gray one. Yeah, for a time I owned an orange one. But at that point in time, I wanted to have all my consoles match in color, so...
You look like you're doing well for yourself.
And you didn't come here to flatter me.
True.
Ooh, he's
Do you
pissed.
know the name Richter Belmont?
Belmont. Of course.
I love this reference.
He disappeared about a year ago. I'm sure
She
he's
mentions
here now.
Richter Belmont,
If you
and then
see
he's
him,
thinking
please
of
let
Trevor
me know.
Belmont, because that was the last Belmont
As you wish, my lady.
he ran into.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
Yeah, I sold my orange one. I kept the controller, but I sold my orange one. At the time, I wanted to have all my consoles match in color, so I have all of them in black. So I have like my black N64, and really the only console I don't have that's in black is my Sega Saturn, which is ironic because the black one was the common one. It's easier. It's far easier to get a black Sega Saturn over a white one, but I have a white one for some reason. So I still want to get a black Sega Saturn just to have all my consoles match. Actually, my orange controller is right here. You can kind of see that. It's just hanging out right here. Pretty close by. You want mine? You have a black Sega Saturn? No way. We can trade. We can talk, dude. We'll figure something out. Cause yeah, I would like a black Sega Saturn. I'll have to find a way to. We'll arrange something for sure. Cause yeah, I've been wanting a black Saturn for a long time. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, I have a Japanese Sega Saturn. You said you're getting one from Japan for sure. Yeah, I have a Japanese Sega Saturn, but I want a North American one. The white one is more rare, but I like having all my consoles matching color. And that's the only console I have that's not black. I know that's weird, that's backwards even. But yeah, I'd like to have a... I mean, if you want the white one... Oh, you need to repair it. Let's talk, because I know the white one's more rare, but I think I'd rather have the black one anyway, so we can arrange something for sure. And I have a white Saturn, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to talk, like, soon about that. Before you go to Japan, because I might be able to save you money. I think I get the double jump here, don't I? I love the feathers. Like, the bird just squawks when you hit it, and then you just see all these feathers drop. That's super funny. It's like something out of a cartoon, right? Whoa, I have 2 black Saturns with 2 different button types. So there's 2 different black ones. Oh yeah. The one's like an older model and the other one's a more recent one. That's true, I forget that. Double jump! Oh my god, I'm so happy. It's gonna make the game so much better. Yeah, you're totally right though. So Joe, you have 2 black Saturns. I'm over here wishing I had a more common Sega Saturn, while everybody else has the one I want. Yeah, I picked up a white Sega Saturn a long time ago. Heavy, make sure to go to Akihabara in Tokyo. Oh yeah, the gaming district. Backup battery is dead and the second controller port won't let the player go left. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you know how to do repairs on that kind of stuff, man, we could talk. After the Suki fish market. That's the Tsukiji fish market. That's the biggest fish market in the world, is it not? If I remember correctly. Cool. I can access this area now. Zucchini. The zucchini fish market. It's where the fish are made of zucchini. And the zucchinis are made of fish. See. The sushi is like the size of a monkey's paw. It's awesome there. That's some big sushi. Checking messages here. Guys, the messages haven't been problematic at all, right? Yeah, Heavy, we're gonna talk, like, ASAP. I actually wanted to talk to you about computer-related stuff as well, because my lady and I are, like, thinking about getting a new computer, so that's something we're gonna have to talk about. Alright, because I forgot to access that warp point on the far right, I'm gonna have to travel all the way around the map. Yeah, it might be fixed. I don't know if I want to pay $200 for a monkey paw-sized sushi. What about a sushi-sized monkey paw? Would you pay for that? Still too weak. Pay $200 for a sushi-sized monkey paw? Yeah. That's where my investment's going. Now, why would I... Man. I'm not using common sense here, man. And I gotta go through this again. Let's just freeze time for a second here. I'm making all these dumb decisions. And it's costing me time. I don't even know how big a monkey's paw is. Like, what? Why would you even compare it to the size of a monkey's paw? I guess off the top of my head, I don't know. I'd be like, how big is your, you know? Because why not? This sounds so out of place, you know? It's like... really just describing anything to that size. Next time I go will be next year. I might check out the white Saturns. They have a lot in plastic bags in Akihabara. Yeah, mine's just sitting there. Unfortunately, the plastic. You know how plastic tends to turn yellow, like on older consoles. That's kind of what happened to my Saturn, unfortunately, my white one. But I know that there's a way to reverse that effect and turn it back to its original white luster. You know. That have white stuff in plastic bags. Oh yeah. White stuff in plastic bags. Monkey paw sized white stuff in plastic bags. Yeah, problems at the airport right there. Yeah. You're just gonna distract them and confuse them. They're gonna say, "What's in the bag?" It's something that's the size of a monkey's paw. They're like, "What?" I don't know. What's he talking about? I don't know. Let's just let him through. He seems alright. You ever had a drink that was the size of a monkey's paw? I'm having too much fun with that. But no, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going on about the monkey paw business. To answer your question, I don't know why I use monkey paw. I thought of it as I decided to follow it through. Well, from now on, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, every chance I get, I'm gonna compare things to the size of a monkey's paw. You know? It's like the SNES Classic. It's about the size of a monkey's paw. What monkey paws aren't that big? I don't know, man. I've never held a monkey's paw. I've never seen one in person. I don't know. Yeah, I got my dive kick. Dive kick. Yo, what's up, SB? How you doing? I'd say the NES Classic is ever so slightly larger than a monkey's paw. Don't be lying on YouTube. You're right. Hey, much appreciated, SB. Thanks for hopping on, man. How was your week? You've seen movies and shows, right? King Kong's paw. I mean, King Kong is a... Yeah, I mean... I don't know, man. So, the NES Classic is about the size of a monkey's paw. An infant's head is about the size of a monkey's paw. Alright, I'm over it. I think I've said monkey's paw enough times. Like, smashed on the lit stream. Okay. How hard did you smash that like button? Like, did you just smash the hell out of that like button? Did you just relentlessly smash that like button? No powers for this weapon yet. King Kong's paw is, and then it just stopped there. Smashed so hard it looks like a monkey. Okay. Works for me. through this real quick. Yay, I finally get to access this area that I've been trying to access forever. Here we go. Okay. Now, okay, I gotta go right. Yes, Alucard. It's the bootleg weapons and bootleg items. It's pretty great. They're mostly useless. I don't know if I need the stopwatch anymore. I don't think I do. I think I'm relieved of the stopwatch duties. I know it's considered a great sub-weapon, one of the best sub-weapons, but I want to change it up, you know? In fact, I've been using this sword for a long time. Why don't we change weapons real quick? What else have I gotten since then? I've got grape juice. How about the turfing? I smashed it harder than Simon Belmont smashing Dracula's teeth in. Ooh, I like that. I like that. This weapon sucks, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It works well enough, you know? I know it's like the bootleg version of his sword, but it's still good. He gets the job done. I smashed it harder than Trump types his tweets when he's pissed. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Keep them coming. Heavy waves, how hard did you smash that like? You guys want to see the, oh no, I have the... Never mind. I was going to have him turn to stone a couple times, see if he happens to turn to the gargoyle, but I think I have something to prevent myself from getting turned to stone, so... Man, I've been dying for a drink for a while now. Okay, now I can access way more areas, so... This part over here... Let's check on the birds, let's see how they're doing. That bird family. I'd imagine it at least laid an egg at this point. Let's take a quick look. Just chill right here for a minute. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I'm over here reading the comments from a distance. Dara's like, fuck this guy. Oh, you guys see the eggs now? Me too, how rude, huh? Bye all. After we all just smashed that like button extra hard for him. Oh yeah, he's gone. Oh, look at the fish. You guys see the little bird lay the eggs while I was gone. The eggs taste good. They are yummy. Eggs are yummy. So my fiance and I, we decided to get creative with our foods. You know, did I already tell you guys about the noodle soup? You know those little bowls that they sell that have the noodles inside already, and you just heat them up with water? We like took one of those, and we diced up some carrots, cucumber, and potatoes, and we put them all in there, and then we fried an egg and threw it in there as well. And it tasted amazing. Now we are not going to eat those noodles in any other way. She actually, with her, she threw chicken in there as well, which was also good. I didn't throw the chicken in mine, but pretty awesome. Off topic, but Dara, do you know that if that giant snake in Final Fantasy VII that attacks you from the open world can be killed early on? And yeah, the sword is pretty quick. Alright, let me... I think I have access to another boss now. That's up here. Yeah, I think so. Ow. Ah, fine. I'm over here just using up all my hearts. There we go. I'm grinding my face off. Brutal. Clear that real quick. Alright. I do kind of miss the stopwatch, but just trying to keep things fresh, you know? RPGs are my new love, I feel, Dara. Notice me, senpai. Yeah, for me it's just Fire Emblem, and that's pretty much it. But I do own... I'm pretty sure I own every Fire Emblem that was released in North America. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the Japanese Fire Emblem games, but, you know... Ooh, Stone Mask. Is this where I get the fairy? No, not yet. Ooh, Holy Rod. Let's do the Holy Rod. It's kind of hard not to talk about Final Fantasy VII when you're playing Symphony of the Night, right? Didn't they come out around the same time? I feel like they did. Oh, leave me alone. Nice, nice. So this boss actually summons a unique enemy. So if you end up killing this boss before he summons the enemy, you're not able to complete the bestiary. Yeah, yeah. There it is. Yep. He summons... He hasn't summoned him yet. Come on, summon him. There it is. So that Mudman I just killed only appears in this game as a summon from this boss here. If you kill that Mudman, you can't complete the bestiary, which really sucks. There we go. I know that monster, that boss I just killed, becomes a regular enemy later, but it never summons the Mudman. Yeah, fine, I'll take it. The way the font is just off-center. Oh, okay. Oh, my controller died. Let me plug that in. There we go. That was one hell of a year for gaming then. You know, getting both Symphony of the Night and Final Fantasy VII in the same year. My OCD is just getting to me. I just want to kill it once. Go for it, man. Kill that snake. I'm just gonna waste time. The snake in-game? I'm sure you do. Can't go up there yet. Thanks for telling YouTube my plans. What am I doing? Well, I may as well buy something while I'm here.
How about this?
Let's buy something real quick. I can't afford anything that I actually want. See, there's Joseph's cloak, the one you guys were referring to earlier. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, gotta head north. So this next area I'm actually going to reach pretty soon was one of the levels in Rondo of Blood. They remade it so it looks a little different, but it's essentially the same place. I guess I'll save real quick. Final Fantasy VII, where you're the number one cross-dresser. See, that's so out of context for me because I barely played that game. I don't even know what that means. Alright, here we go. New area, new song. And I've said this like a million times, but I'm going to say it again. This song here is called The Tragic Prince, which is a reference to the song that plays in Castlevania Bloodlines for the Genesis / Mega Drive called The Tragic Queen, which was the second to last level in Bloodlines. I don't know why they made that connection with the song titles. I mean, the songs themselves don't sound anything alike, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Check out these Terminator skulls. That bit was so surreal. Surreal? What was surreal? Something went over my head, as always. Oh, okay, so that was like a part of the game. You can kind of tell that the game itself, they stretched it a little bit because the moon is like not the right shape. It has kind of an oval shape to it, you know? Yeah, people are... The world's getting way too sensitive, man. Like, I actually was reading an article just last night about how the world's changing. It's becoming really sensitive about everything. I mean, if you guys are interested in that article, it's a pretty good read. It just shows how over the last like couple decades they have made a lot of changes because of people getting offended about basically everything. So okay, so I don't have that full. Is that not a thing? Okay, I thought it was. So there's basically statistical evidence proving that the world is indeed getting too sensitive. So it's not just something people say; it's a fact. You know, the world is just getting really just, you know, people are just developing thinner and thinner skin as time passes. You know, there are a lot of things people say, like, oh, music used to be better back then, or whatever. You know, people make statements, you know, but they're like opinionated. They're not necessarily true. But when they have real evidence and they're showing it to you, saying this actually is changing, it's a real eye-opener, you know? This part of the song right here is freaking awesome. Oh, darn it. If you listen closely, there's like a click noise that I'm trying to... There it is. I'm supposed to do that with every one of the small gears, and it opens up that room right there, so... There's one... Is there another one up here somewhere? No, it's the one down there. Okay. There it is. But yeah, it's a pretty lengthy article. It's like 14 pages. But if you guys are interested, I'll send it to you. It's a real eye-opener, man. It's kind of sad. The article itself basically focuses on how schools used to have, you know, they used to be more flexible about like the materials that they would teach, like in terms of just like the types of books, you know, like the content in the books, like this type of stuff used to be allowed. We used to be able to read these things in the class without making people uncomfortable. But now that's not a thing. I don't know. It's kind of controversial stuff. I'm not going to really talk about it on YouTube, but yeah. Maybe it's a bit too real for YouTube, you know? Okay. Yeah. I put the freaking sword in my way. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, I'll come back for all that map percentage later. Let's get my health back up. So really my goal for today is just to reach the inverted part of the castle, and then I'll stop and finish the game on my next playthrough. Oh, not the right place. Let me see. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Yeah, like I there's a lot I want to say about that, but yeah, I can't really go there. I can't really go there. I mean, God, I'm just gonna have a private conversation with you guys about that, because there's some of the stuff that was talked about in that article. Like, whoa, man, really? Like, it's a bit too real. Nothing is the right place anymore. That's the problem, Dara. How about them Raiders? How about them Niners? How about them... How about them sports? How about them sports? Remember when these streams used to be about video games? Oh God. Well, I'm not gonna. Okay then. Yeah, I got sad all of a sudden. I know. I just got all quiet thinking about that stuff. Like, let's just go back to. Remember games? I remember. I think it was Jerry Seinfeld who said that he used to have comedy acts in colleges, but he said that he doesn't like doing that anymore because college kids are becoming too sensitive, which I thought was funny. Because it's true. I guess it's true. Times have changed. You know, Konami will make a new Castlevania. Chewbacca. I mean, I hope they do, like a real one, you know? I mean, the mobile one seems okay so far. Like, I was messing with it for a while, but I don't really see myself investing too much time into it, you know? Just the style of game that it is just not that appealing to me. Restricting you and, you know, telling you, oh, you can only play every so often, or we're just gonna lock characters behind a paywall, you know? Oh yeah, a boss. Wow. Alright, I'm not gonna kill him immediately, just so you guys can see the type of stuff this dude does. Shoots out his ravens. Shoots out his, yeah. See, he's pretty cool. But how are you gonna know that he does all that nifty stuff when you don't give him a chance? See? Maybe just do this and kill him. I'd rather see a new Silent Hill person, actually. Oh, personally. That makes more sense. I'd rather see a new Silent Hill, personally. It needs more attention. Shoots out his... yeah. Yeah, dude. You saw? You saw him shoot it out, right? You didn't like Downpour? Oh yeah, that was a Silent Hill, right? That's a thing. Let's go up here first. Downpour was awful, so was Homecoming. The Falchion. There was Silent Hill games? I thought they were movies. Good question. No, bud. Got a christening in the morning to go to. Oh. Well, there are way more areas I can access now that I have the double jump, so. I immediately regret going this way. Wet a baby's head. It's a celebration, bro. Yeah, dude. Wet a baby's head. I can't hang out, man. I'm wetting a baby's head. Okay. Yeah. I have a few ideas on where I want to go. Even though I'm not religious, it's more like tradition in my books. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's no real quick way to get to where I want to go, so I'll just have to keep going this way. Yeah, at the rate that I'm going, I may have to do this in thirds and not half and half, like I did the last time I streamed this game. Time is not really on my side right now. I know, seriously, man. Well, that's what happens when you're playing a game that's like... These map exploration games, they just make you think, you know? You're gonna come watch me wet my baby's head? Invite the whole family. Quit lollygagging. Quit your lollygagging. Love the noise these guys make. It's funny. Almost. Yeah, well, you know. No worries, Dara. I'm trying my best to like cut down on the swearing and stuff, just to make the streams more accessible to everybody, you know? But sometimes it just slips out. It slips out, I say things that I shouldn't. Place right here I gotta wait for. I forgot vampire slaying is supposed to be family fun. It is. You didn't know? Come on. Oh, you didn't know? Remember Road Dogg? I remember Road Dogg. Gotta hang tight, wait for that. There we are. Alright, new song. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, it's just something I've been thinking about, you know? It's not all that serious. I appreciate that, so I will also be careful with my language. On my streams, it's anything goes until YouTube warns me. Yeah, man. This is something I've been thinking about. There we go. Count Orlocks, by the way, is a reference to Count Orlok, which is considered, I think in lore they say he's the first vampire, like the original vampire. The OG, if you will. There's like a warp point on this side. Just go unlock that real quick. I always like the dude with the huge hammer right here. If I had a castle, I'd want one of those dudes guarding my door. Just the dude with a huge hammer. Huge hammer. Here we go again. Good night, Mr. Tom. Good night, Mr. Tom. Yeah, I'm thinking after I beat this next boss, I'm gonna call it for now. I've been going for a good while now, and there's no end in sight, really, at the pace that I'm going. Ooh. I just want to skip them, but I can't. What's over here? Oh yeah, the Colosseum. This song gets really good once the guitar kicks in. Are you not entertained? Oh, I like this area too. It's like an armory with all these weapons in the background. That monster that's lying dead in the background is actually in Rondo of Blood. Yeah, he chases you. As Richter Belmont, he chases you down this long hallway. So I think it's pretty cool that they included him in the background of this game. Oh, the Blood Cloak. Also really cool. It's over here. I'm gonna just try to get to the next boss as fast as I can here. Beat him and just save the game. Oh yeah, she creates this little symbol with her sword. That's pretty cool. Messages are still fine. Wow. I don't want to get my hopes up and assume that they fixed it when they probably didn't, but maybe they did. I don't know. Ooh man, the range on that dude. Sheesh. Oh, that's a bummer. You know what, let me go back, regain my health, and try that again. Ooh, a Werebane. Let's try it out. Oh, that's a really short-range weapon. Oh, you can also make the little symbol. Huh. Pretty chill game though, right? It's getting late quick, isn't it? I don't really feel like the range of that weapon's gonna be all that useful to me right now, so I better just change it up. Coming along. Ooh, the damage though. There's one. Oh, the stream's breaking. Oh, okay. Still want to read your work, bro, but I'm waiting until these events are over and I have a clear mind. Oh, yeah, don't even worry about it. Yeah, that's totally cool, man. I sent it just, you know, like whenever you want to. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know that, Dara. I know YouTube can be funny like that. I think there's a save point right over here. Oh, hey there, I remember you. I deal way more damage now. Okay, here's a save point. What am I looking at here? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go just straight for the boss right now. And after I beat the boss, I'm just gonna call it quits for now. Yeah. It's already been a kind of a long stream. Let's equip the new shield I just got. Very nice. Let's open up this area for later. But yeah, regarding reading my work, Joe, there's really no rush. I didn't send that to you with the intent of giving you a deadline or anything like that. You know, I'd rather you just enjoy it at your own time. Let's force my way into this area here. Whew. That shield rod does some pretty cool stuff too. Nah. Don't make me regret sending that to you, man. I don't want anybody to feel that way. Yeah, don't let heavy waves tease you like that. Alright, here's the boss.
Who are you? Servants, come forth from the gates of hell!
Your blood. The scent of your blood.
You're a Belmont! Attack! Rid my castle of this pest!
There's one. And there's the other.
A Belmont for certain. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Those, by the way, were bosses from Rondo of Blood. You fight them individually, and here they threw them together as a duo, which I thought was pretty cool. And there's my form of mist, which is one of these buttons. I don't remember which one. I feel like I pressed every button. I'm not really sure. Not circle, not triangle, not square, not X. Neither stick. That's okay. I'm just gonna go save, and I'll just have to continue this game later. There we go. Alright. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out, watching some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If I had to guess, I'd say I probably knocked out maybe about a third of the game just now. So this may take me a couple more streams to complete. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.